Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, Westchester County. I want to thank you for subbing. I want to thank you for viewing my videos and letting me be a part of your life. I appreciate that, guys, okay? And your comments are getting real interesting. And anyway, I just got my oil change on the company car, and while I was sitting there waiting, I had an empty showroom, and there was a 22, maybe 25-year-old girl that was getting her oil changed too. And I mean, I was just sitting there busting, you know. I just wanted to. So I did. I dropped the flat Earth bomb on her. All right, I had to. You know, it was just I had to. You know. So at first, I got into NASA with her, and she was intrigued about that. And then I brought up flat Earth, and she didn't know what I was saying. I mean, she had no idea. Flat Earth. I had to say it 4 times to her in order for it to sink in. That's sad, guys. That really is. She's probably just getting out of college, too. And that's what's going on now with that generation. God. Anyway, hopefully that might have made a difference. While I'm still doing my research, I'm almost done. I'm going to declare next week. I think I'm going to start doing the classes for the simulation. Hopefully you'll let me know how they go. Maybe Monday or Tuesday. Well, Monday's Martin Luther King Day. It's January 12th today, so Martin Luther King Day is Monday. I'll be working, I don't know, maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday. But anyway, I wanted to just leave you with a couple of things to think about over the weekend. You know, we live on a plane. We're on a flat Earth. You know that. There's a possibility that we're probably contained here with a globe. And whether you're in a simulation or whether you're in, just a regular, just flat Earth itself, I think the simulation works in both models. I believe it has to. Because even in a simulation, the creator wouldn't be able to create this vast, universe and all this. It just would create so many problems and so many models. I mean, so many levels. It would just require so much power in order to do that. It would have to be small. It would have to be contained. And that's just how it would have to be with the simulation. And there was another thing, too, that I did want to bring just very quickly up to you before I get into this. When programmers are making computer games also, they don't make them round. They make them rectangular, actually. Grid sheet, just like New York City, almost. So I'm wondering, I don't know, I'll get into that next week. It's just an idea that I had. Anyway, I want to get into this very quickly. So the only way I can describe this is to use the planet model. So if we live on a planet and the gravitational pull is so vast and enormous, that it's holding us down and we're not flying off the planet, and it's holding the moon in its position that it's in right now, how would we feel weightlessness in water, in the ocean? How is that possible? If it was so strong, you're going to say, okay, the density of water, it's just so, whatever. That's bullshit. I don't believe it. If we have gravity that's able to hold this satellite up there, the moon, supposedly, that's a quarter the size of our planet. And you're telling me I'm going to feel weightlessness in water. I don't think anybody's brought that up, and I thought maybe I'd throw it out there. I just want to get your ideas on it. I think that's highly impossible because we all know what gravity really is. It's air pressure up there, pushing us down, and that's what's keeping us here. Okay? We all know that we don't live on a planet. We all know that that's not the moon. But I need to use this as this huge diagram. And this is not something we can prove because, I mean, it's too huge to prove. But I want you to think about it. I think I've said most of the things that I wanted to say. Okay.